Heavenly Father, as this day gently closes and the noise of the world begins to fade, I come before you with a quiet heart that longs for rest, safety, and your holy presence. The night settles around me, and with it comes the need to release what I can no longer carry, the thoughts that linger, and the burdens that followed me through the day. I thank you for sustaining me through every moment, for guarding me in ways I could see and in ways I could not. As I lay my body down, I ask that you calm my mind, slow my breathing, and draw me into the shelter of your peace. Let this moment be sacred, free from fear, pressure, and worry. As I place myself completely in your hands, I acknowledge that I am not alone in this darkness, because you are near, attentive, and faithful. Tonight I choose to rest, not in my strength, but in your unfailing protection. Before I continue, I gently invite every heart praying with me tonight to type "God, cover me with your peace" in the comments and write your own prayer for protection and grace as you prepare to sleep. Lord, I thank you for the grace that carried me through today, even in moments where I felt weak, uncertain, or overwhelmed by what I could not control. You saw every step I took, every decision I made, and every silent struggle I faced behind closed doors. There were times when I held things inside that I never spoke aloud, and yet you understood them completely. As night falls, I give you permission to wash over my soul with forgiveness, mercy, and restoration. Cleanse my heart from frustration, disappointment, and any heaviness I accumulated throughout the day. I surrender every regret, every unfinished task, and every unanswered question into your care. Let your grace be the final word over this day. Father, I ask for your divine protection to surround me now as I rest, not only over my body but over my thoughts, my emotions, and my spirit. Guard my mind from anxious thoughts that try to rise in the silence of the night. Shield my heart from fear, confusion, and unrest that do not come from you. Place a holy covering over my home, my room, and every space around me. Let your angels stand watch, driving away anything that would disturb my peace or steal my rest. I trust that even as I sleep, you remain awake, attentive, and powerful. Because you are my protector, I can rest without fear. Lord, I release into your hands every worry that tried to follow me into this night. I let go of the conversations I keep replaying, the mistakes I wish I could undo, and the outcomes I cannot change. I acknowledge that holding on to these thoughts only robs me of the rest you desire for me. Tonight I choose to trust that you are working even when I cannot see it. I lay down the pressure to figure everything out before morning comes. I surrender the weight of responsibility that does not belong to me. In this surrender, I receive your peace. Father, let your peace settle deep within me, not as a fleeting feeling, but as a steady presence that carries me into sleep. Quiet the noise in my mind and soften the tension in my body that has built up throughout the day. Replace restlessness with calm and fear with assurance. Let your peace guard my heart like a gentle wall that nothing can penetrate. I want to sleep knowing that I am safe, loved, and held by you. Even in my dreams, let your presence remain near. Wrap me in a peace that restores me from the inside out. Lord, I ask that your grace would meet me in the places where I feel most vulnerable tonight. In moments where I feel exposed, uncertain, or emotionally drained, be my refuge. Grace me with rest that heals not just my body but my inner being. Where I have been too hard on myself today, remind me of your kindness. Where I have felt inadequate or unseen, remind me that I am fully known by you. Let your grace speak louder than every accusing thought. Tonight I rest in the truth that I do not have to earn your love. Father, I place my loved ones into your hands as I prepare to sleep. Cover my family, my friends, and those close to my heart with the same protection I ask for myself. Watch over them wherever they are, whether near or far. Guard their rest, their health, and their peace through the night. Where they are burdened, bring comfort. Where they are weary, bring renewal. Where they are fearful, bring assurance. Let your presence surround them just as it surrounds me now. Lord, I ask that you would protect my heart from spiritual weariness as I sleep. Restore my faith where it has felt stretched or tested today. Renew my trust in you where doubt tried to creep in. Strengthen my spirit so that I do not carry today's battles into tomorrow. Let this night be a reset for my soul. As I sleep, rebuild what has been drained and heal what has been wounded. Prepare me to rise with clarity, hope, and renewed strength. Father, I surrender tomorrow into your hands before it even arrives. I release the fear of what might happen and the pressure of what I think should happen. You already stand in my future, and that truth gives me peace tonight. I do not need to rehearse tomorrow's challenges while my body is meant to rest. I trust that when morning comes, your grace will be there waiting for me. You will give me what I need when I need it. Until then, I choose rest. Lord, thank you for being my refuge when the world feels heavy and overwhelming. Thank you for being my protector when I feel vulnerable and exposed. Thank you for being my peace when my thoughts refuse to be still. Thank you for being my grace when I fall short and feel undeserving. I acknowledge that every breath I take is sustained by you. As I lie here, I feel safe because you are near, and in that safety my soul begins to rest. Father, as the night deepens, I ask that you would guard my dreams and thoughts. Keep my sleep free from fear, disturbance, or unrest. Let my mind rest in light, not darkness. If I wake during the night, let my heart immediately sense your presence. Replace any sudden anxiety with reassurance and calm. Let your peace return me gently to rest. I trust you with every moment of this night. Lord, I lay down my need to be strong right now. I release the mask of composure I wore throughout the day. I allow myself to be vulnerable before you, knowing that you meet me with compassion, not judgment. You see the tiredness I carry and the emotions I tried to suppress. Tonight, I do not have to hold it together. I can rest fully because you are holding me. This truth brings deep comfort to my soul. Father, I ask that your presence would fill the quiet spaces of this night. Where silence once felt lonely, let it now feel peaceful. Where darkness once stirred fear, let it now feel safe. Transform this night into a sanctuary of rest and restoration. Let every breath draw me deeper into your peace. I want to fall asleep aware of your nearness. I want to rest knowing you are here. Lord, I give you every concern I could not resolve today. I trust you to work through what remains unfinished. I believe that nothing placed in your hands is ever lost or forgotten. Even as I sleep, you are aligning, healing, and preparing what I cannot. I release control and receive rest. I choose faith over fear tonight. I trust you completely. Father, let your protection remain over me until morning comes. Let your grace be the atmosphere of my sleep. Let your peace be the rhythm of my breathing. Remove every trace of tension from my body, calm my thoughts, and steady my heart. I rest in the assurance that you are with me. This night belongs to you. Lord, thank you for inviting me into rest rather than striving. Thank you for reminding me that I do not have to carry everything alone. Thank you for being my peace when my strength runs out. I receive your protection, your grace, and your peace now. I allow my body to relax and my soul to settle. I am safe in your presence. I rest in you. Father God, as the night grows quieter and my body begins to soften into rest, I draw closer to you with a heart that desires your nearness. The world outside slows down, and in this stillness, I become more aware of how much I need your peace. I thank you for the simple gift of being able to lie down, breathe deeply, and release the tension I carried all day. You have been with me through every hour, even when I forgot to acknowledge you. Now in this sacred pause, I turn my full attention back to you. Let your presence feel tangible and gentle around me. Let my soul recognize that it is safe to rest. Lord, you know how easily my thoughts can wander when the lights go out and the room grows silent. You know how worries try to surface when I am no longer distracted. Tonight, I ask you to take authority over my thoughts and quiet every restless pattern in my mind. Replace anxious imagining with peaceful assurance. Where my thoughts have been racing, slow them with your truth. Where fear has been whispering, silence it with your love. Let my mind settle into trust instead of tension. I give you permission to guard my thoughts as I sleep. Father, I bring before you every emotional weight that pressed against my heart today. Some burdens came from words spoken, others from words left unsaid. Some came from responsibilities, others from expectations I placed on myself. I confess that I often carry more than you ever asked me to hold. Tonight I choose to lay those burdens down without guilt or shame. I do not need to prove anything to you. I only need to rest in your care. Lord, let your protection extend beyond the physical and reach into the deepest places of my heart. Protect me from discouragement that tries to linger after a long day. Protect me from self-criticism that replays old failures. Protect me from comparisons that steal my peace. Guard my heart from bitterness, resentment, or regret that tries to grow in the quiet. Cover me with the assurance that I am loved exactly as I am. Let nothing disturb the peace you are establishing in me tonight. Father, I ask that your grace would gently wash over every part of me that feels worn down. Grace for my body that feels tired and heavy. Grace for my emotions that feel stretched thin. Grace for my spirit that longs to be renewed. I receive your grace, not as something I must earn, but as something freely given. Let it flow through me like a calm river, soothing every place that aches. Restore me in ways I cannot restore myself. Let grace be the atmosphere of my rest. Lord, I surrender the mistakes of today into your mercy. The moments I wish I had handled differently, the words I regret, the reactions I replay in my mind. I acknowledge them, but I refuse to carry them into the night. I trust that you are a God who redeems, not condemns. Cleanse my heart of guilt that does not come from you. Teach me how to rest without punishing myself. Let forgiveness bring freedom as I sleep. Father, I lift up my home to you tonight and ask that your peace would fill every corner of it. Let this space be a place of safety, calm, and spiritual covering. Remove any heaviness that lingered from the day. Let your presence rest here like a gentle light in the darkness. May this home be protected from fear, harm, and unrest. Let every room be filled with peace. I trust you to watch over this place as I sleep. Lord, I place my body into your care now and ask for deep, restoring rest. You know where I feel tension, pain, or discomfort. You know where stress has settled into my muscles and bones. As I sleep, I ask that you would bring healing and renewal. Let my breathing slow and deepen. Let my heart rate steady and calm. Allow my body to fully relax in your presence. Father, I ask that you would protect my sleep from disturbance tonight. Guard me from sudden fear, unsettling dreams, or restless waking. Let my sleep be peaceful and uninterrupted. If I do wake during the night, let my heart immediately sense your nearness. Replace any confusion with calm reassurance. Remind me that you are watching over me. Lead me gently back into rest. Lord, I thank you for your constant faithfulness, even when my faith feels fragile. There were moments today when I doubted, hesitated, or felt unsure, yet you never wavered in your care for me. You remained steady when I felt unstable. Tonight I rest in that faithfulness. I choose to trust you beyond what I can see or understand. Let trust grow quietly within me as I sleep. Father, I bring before you the people I love and care about. You know the concerns I carry for them and the prayers I whisper in silence. Tonight I release them into your hands. Protect them, comfort them, and give them rest wherever they are. Let them feel your presence, even if they are unaware of it. I trust you to care for them better than I ever could. Give me peace as I place them in your care. Lord, I surrender the pressure of tomorrow before it even arrives. I release schedules, responsibilities, conversations, and decisions into your hands. I do not need to prepare for everything tonight. I trust that your grace will meet me when morning comes. You will provide what I need step by step. I refuse to let tomorrow steal the rest meant for tonight. I choose peace now. Father, let your peace settle deeper than my thoughts and reach into my spirit. Let it become a quiet assurance that remains even as I sleep. I want to rest, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. Teach my soul how to be still in you. Let peace replace striving. Let trust replace control. Let rest replace exhaustion. Lord, I acknowledge that I cannot control everything, and I release that burden willingly. I lay down my need to fix, manage, and predict outcomes. I admit that trying to hold everything together has left me weary. Tonight, I step back and let you take over. You are capable, faithful, and wise. I trust you to handle what I cannot. This surrender brings relief to my soul. Father, I thank you for being my refuge in both strength and weakness. You do not love me more when I succeed or less when I struggle. Your love remains constant and unchanging. As I lie here, I rest in that truth. I am accepted, valued, and secure in you. Let this assurance cradle me into sleep. I am safe in your care. Lord, I ask that you would renew my spirit quietly as I rest. Restore hope where it has dimmed. Strengthen faith where it has felt stretched. Heal wounds that I have hidden, even from myself. Work in the unseen places of my heart. Let transformation happen gently without striving. I trust you with the process. Father, I welcome your presence into every moment of this night. Let it remain with me through each breath and each hour. Let my rest be peaceful and unguarded. Let my soul rest without fear. I am not alone in this darkness. You are here, and that is enough. I settle into rest with gratitude. Lord, I release every final concern that tries to surface as I grow quiet. I choose not to engage with worry. I choose not to revisit stress. I choose not to cling to control. I give you everything again, even if I already gave it to you once today. My heart finds comfort in surrender. I rest now. Father, thank you for covering me with protection, grace, and peace tonight. Thank you for carrying what I cannot. Thank you for watching over me while I sleep. I allow myself to fully rest in your presence now. My body relaxes, my mind quiets, and my spirit settles. I am safe with you. Father God, as the hours of the night continue to unfold, I remain resting in your presence with a heart that is slowly learning to be still. The silence around me no longer feels empty, because I know you fill every quiet space. I thank you for the gift of slowing down, for the permission to stop striving and simply exist in your care. My body is here, my mind is here, and my spirit is turning toward you. Let this night be more than rest for my body. Let it be restoration for my soul. I want to rest deeply, without fear or resistance. I trust that you are guiding me even in stillness. Lord, you see the places in me that are still holding tension, even as my body lies at rest. You know the hidden worries that surface only when everything else grows quiet. Tonight, I invite your peace to reach those places I have not been able to name. I ask that you gently loosen every tight place within me. Calm the thoughts that feel unresolved. Soothe the emotions that feel fragile. Let peace flow where anxiety once lived. I place my inner world into your hands. Father, I ask for your protection over my heart from lingering sadness or heaviness that may try to surface in the night. Guard me from thoughts that lead me backward instead of forward. Protect me from emotional exhaustion that tries to convince me I am alone. Remind my heart that you are near, even when feelings shift. Let your truth anchor me more than my emotions. Hold my heart steady through this night. I trust you to keep me safe. Lord, I bring before you the moments today that left me feeling unseen or misunderstood. Those moments still echo quietly within me, and I confess that they sometimes disturb my peace. Tonight, I release the need to replay them. I give you every word that lingered too long in my thoughts. I trust you to bring clarity where there was confusion. Heal any hurt that settled into my heart without my awareness. Teach me how to let go without bitterness. Let peace replace every lingering ache. Father, I ask that your grace would gently cover the parts of me that feel emotionally exposed tonight. Where I feel sensitive or vulnerable, be my refuge. Where I feel tired of being strong, be my strength. Let your grace remind me that I am not required to hold everything together. I receive your kindness without resistance. Let grace quiet the inner pressure I place on myself. Tonight I choose softness instead of strain. Lord, I surrender the need to understand everything that happened today. Some things remain unclear, unresolved, or unanswered. I confess that my mind often tries to force understanding before rest can come. Tonight, I choose trust over clarity. I allow mystery to rest in your hands. You see the full picture even when I cannot. I do not need to solve what you are already holding. This surrender allows my soul to rest. Father, I lift up the fears that quietly visit me at night, the ones I rarely speak aloud. Fear of the future, fear of loss, fear of not being enough. I bring them into your light without shame. I ask you to replace fear with assurance as I rest. Cover me with the reminder that I belong to you. Let fear lose its voice in your presence. Teach my heart to rest in safety. I trust you with what I fear. Lord, I ask that you would protect my spirit from discouragement tonight. When exhaustion tries to convince me that progress is impossible, remind me of your faithfulness. When weariness clouds my hope, gently renew it. Guard me from the quiet lies that creep in after long days. Speak truth over me as I sleep. Let hope be restored without effort. I rest knowing you are still working. Father, I bring before you the weight of responsibility I often carry alone. Responsibilities that feel heavy, constant, and unseen by others. Tonight, I choose not to carry them into my sleep. I place them into your capable hands. I trust you to guide me tomorrow with wisdom and clarity. I do not need to prepare tonight. I only need to rest. This release brings peace to my heart. Lord, I thank you for being a God who never grows tired of caring for me. Even when I feel depleted, you remain full of strength and compassion. I rest knowing that you are not overwhelmed by my needs. I am safe bringing my weakness to you. Let this truth quiet my soul. I am allowed to rest without guilt. You will not fail me. Father, I ask that your peace would deepen as the night progresses. Let it move beyond my thoughts and settle into my very being. Let rest feel natural, not forced. Remove any resistance to sleep that lingers in my body. Teach me how to rest fully without fear of losing control. I trust you to keep watch while I sleep. My rest is secure in you. Lord, I place my dreams into your hands tonight. Shape them with your peace and light. Remove anything that would disturb or trouble my spirit. Let my dreams be gentle and renewing. If you choose to speak, let it be with clarity and love. Guard my subconscious from fear or unrest. I trust you even in sleep. I rest beneath your covering. Father, I surrender my identity into your truth as I rest. Release me from labels I carry that do not come from you. Free me from measuring my worth by performance or outcomes. Remind me that I am valued simply because I am yours. Let this truth settle deep within me. I do not need to earn rest. I receive it as a gift. Lord, I ask that you would restore balance to my emotions tonight. Where I feel overstimulated, bring calm. Where I feel numb, bring gentle awareness. Heal the emotional fatigue that lingers after long days. Teach my heart how to be still again. Let emotional healing happen quietly. I trust you with this process. I rest without striving. Father, I lift up every silent prayer I did not have words for today. You heard them even when I could not speak them. Tonight, I trust you to respond in your perfect timing. I do not need immediate answers to rest. I only need assurance of your presence. You are near, attentive, and loving. That is enough for me tonight. I settle into rest. Lord, I thank you for being my peace when my thoughts feel scattered. Thank you for being my protection when I feel vulnerable. Thank you for being my grace when I feel insufficient. I acknowledge that every good thing comes from you. As I lie here, my gratitude grows quietly. My heart softens in your presence. I rest with thankfulness. Father, I ask that you would gently prepare my heart for tomorrow while I sleep. Not with pressure or urgency, but with quiet assurance. Align my thoughts, my spirit, and my steps according to your will. Remove anything that would weigh me down in the morning. Let me wake refreshed and clear-minded. I trust you to go before me. Tonight, I rest in your care. Lord, I release any final resistance within me that clings to worry or control. I allow myself to fully rest now. My body relaxes, my mind quiets, and my spirit settles. I am safe, covered, and deeply loved. Your presence surrounds me. I rest in your peace. I sleep in your care. Father God, as the night deepens and my body grows heavier with rest, I remain aware of your quiet presence surrounding me. The stillness no longer feels uncertain because I recognize it as a place where you draw near. I thank you for how gently you meet me when I finally slow down. You do not rush me or demand anything from me in this moment. You simply invite me to rest beneath your care. Let this awareness settle into my heart and bring me deeper peace. I trust that you are here with me now. Lord, I ask that you would protect my thoughts from drifting into worry as I rest. When my mind tries to revisit old fears or imagine future problems, gently redirect it back to your peace. Teach my thoughts how to settle instead of spiral. Quiet the inner dialogue that keeps me alert when I am meant to rest. Replace mental noise with reassurance. Let your truth be louder than my anxieties. I place my thoughts under your protection tonight. Father, I bring before you the emotional exhaustion I may not have acknowledged today. There were moments when I kept going, even though my heart felt tired. Tonight, I allow myself to feel what I could not feel earlier. I trust you with my vulnerability in this quiet space. Cover me with grace. As emotions rise and fall, let none of them overwhelm me. Hold me steady as I rest. Lord, I surrender the outcomes I cannot control, especially the ones that have weighed on me all day. I confess that I often carry responsibility beyond what you intended for me. Tonight, I choose to place those outcomes in your hands. I release the pressure to manage every possibility. You are wise, capable, and attentive. I trust you to work beyond my understanding. This release brings peace to my soul. Father, I ask that your peace would continue to spread through every part of my being. Let it reach my shoulders, my chest, my breathing, and my heartbeat. Where tension remains, gently dissolve it. Where stress has lingered, replace it with calm. Let peace become the rhythm of my rest. I do not resist sleep. I welcome it as a gift from you. I rest, knowing you are near. Lord, I lift up the places where I feel uncertainty about my life and direction. Questions that have no immediate answers sometimes disturb my rest. Tonight I choose to trust you with those unknowns. I believe you are guiding me even when the path feels unclear. I do not need full understanding to rest. I only need faith in your goodness. That faith quiets my heart. Father, I ask that you would protect me from discouragement that whispers in the night. When tiredness exaggerates problems, remind me of truth. When loneliness feels louder after dark, reassure me of your presence. Guard my heart from believing lies about myself or my future. Replace heaviness with hope that grows quietly. I trust you to sustain my spirit I rest beneath your care. Lord, I thank you for the grace you give me to be imperfect and still loved. I release the inner criticism that follows me into rest. I choose not to judge myself by today's performance. Your love does not fluctuate based on my productivity or strength. Tonight I receive acceptance without conditions. Let this truth soften my heart. I rest, knowing I am enough in you. Father, I place my physical body fully into your hands now. You know where I feel discomfort, pain, or fatigue. As I rest, I ask that you would bring healing where it is needed. Restore what has been strained or overused. Let my body find comfort in stillness. Help me sleep deeply and peacefully. I trust you with my physical well-being. Lord, I ask that you would protect my rest from any form of disturbance tonight. Keep my sleep gentle and uninterrupted. If I wake briefly, let peace meet me immediately. Let there be no fear in the quiet moments. Remind me that you are watching over me. Lead me back into rest with ease. I trust you to guard my sleep. Father, I lift up every prayer that remains unanswered in my heart. I trust that silence does not mean absence. You are still listening, still moving, still working. Tonight, I choose patience instead of frustration. I release the need for immediate resolution. I rest in the assurance that your timing is perfect. This trust allows me to sleep peacefully. I place my hope in you. Lord, I surrender my emotions to you once again. Before sleep takes me fully, I release joy, sorrow, confusion, and expectation alike. I do not cling to any feeling. I allow them to pass without resistance. I trust you to hold my heart gently. Let emotional balance return quietly. I rest in your steady presence. Father, I thank you for the protection you have already provided today. You guarded me in ways I noticed and ways I did not. You guided me through moments I could not foresee. Tonight, I rest in gratitude for your faithfulness. Thankfulness calms my spirit and eases my rest. I acknowledge your care with humility. I sleep in trust. Lord, I ask that your presence would remain close to me through every hour of this night. Let it surround me like a covering of peace. Let no fear approach me. Let no anxiety disturb me. I trust you completely. You are my refuge and my shelter. I rest securely in you. Father, I release any lingering sense of urgency that tries to keep me alert. I allow my body to slow down naturally. I give myself permission to stop thinking and simply be. There is nothing I need to accomplish right now. There is nothing I need to solve. I am allowed to rest. This permission brings peace. Lord, I place my heart in a posture of quiet gratitude as sleep approaches. Thank you for this day with all its lessons and moments. Thank you for being with me through it all. Thank you for carrying me into this night. My heart is calm because you are faithful. I rest in your goodness. I sleep in peace. Father, I surrender myself fully now into rest. My breathing slows, my muscles relax, and my thoughts fade. I am safe in your presence. I am covered by your protection. I am held by your grace. I am surrounded by peace. I rest completely in you. Amen.